Okay, we starting early because Luca feels like he might stop. Welcome everybody. Welcome to stream. Luca has demanded pets and love and cuddling, so that is
Hello
what we're
there.
doing. How's everybody doing? No face? Driving and chatting again, dude. You better be safe. He's just like, keep kissing me. Oh, I think his brother's in here. I don't think you're gonna make any biscuits out of the air, bud. How you guys doing? Bite Bee, good to see you. Dr. Finesse, good to see you. Powderski, good to see you. Dwarven Barista, good to see you. Broken Toast? Aw, sorry about your toast. What's up? Hey, Luna Plays. What? I don't know what he's doing right now. We're not watching Game Awards? Is Game Awards today? I honestly I don't really watch award shows. It's on right now? I don't know, should we watch that instead? Oh. Okay, bud. Yeah. That was Luca in my face sometimes. He hasn't done it in a while. A new KOTOR? Oh man, I don't know. Don't play with my heart like that, BioWare. Thing is, the fast way to say it, because I'll go on a rant, is that video game companies are like the ship of Theseus. Except we know the answer. It's not the same ship. When you replace plank by plank, and sometimes like an entire deck, all at once, because you lay off people, or you make creative decisions, or like reject creative decisions, or you have a game that crashes, or you have a manager that goes on a crusade to like do something that they want and nobody else wants to do it, and so people leave. And when you have enough people leave over a certain period of time, eventually the company isn't made up of the same people. And the problem with that is that people are not planks, they're not boards of wood, they're not sails and masts, they're not anchors and you know, wheels, I guess. What's the ship wheel? The helms. They're not objects. They're the source of creativity. And BioWare, as I loved when they made KOTOR, that BioWare is dead. Now, there may be people still from that era in BioWare, but I think for me, we have seen enough of BioWare's work to know that it is no longer... There isn't a glimpse of that BioWare left, in my opinion. It's by Casey Hudson, who did the originals in the Mass Effect trilogy. True, but Casey Hudson has had some misses. So, I'm not saying there's no chance. And I'm also not saying you shouldn't be excited. So please, be excited. Ignore me. I'm just like a guy who's too old and has seen too many franchises die. Divinity 3 would be nice. The sound alerts were slow? Is that what you're saying, Bitebeat? So, BioWare isn't doing it at all. I just read your message, Dwarven Barista. Okay. You know, Casey Hudson has had some misses, but Casey Hudson, it's not like people who have had misses don't... Okay. Let me just start over. Casey Hudson has done enough good work that it is possible that he can get a good team together. Now, I don't know. Misses, he's only had one bad game. Well, he, as far as I remember, which I'm not I'm not a archivist or librarian of knowledge or anything, so like don't take my word for it. But if I remember correctly, he joined several projects, at least 2 projects where he joined as in a managerial or creative lead position, and then didn't finish it and left before it. They were like having a hard time. So I count that as a miss. But again, I could be remembering wrong. So don't take this as like this is my opinion, born out of faulty memory, like partial ignorance and cynicism. So haven't we all had some misses? That's true, but we're talking about excitement here. And I've never missed. I fired, then I missed. And then I fired again, then I missed. And then I took a nap. Then I woke up and fired, and I missed. That's another Game Grumps reference. I'll make them if you watch my stream. Yeah. Yeah. I woke up with a popsicle in my mouth, and I ate it, and then I fired, and I missed. That's hilarious. So today we're playing Abiotic Factor. I don't know. If you guys want to like stop and have a break, maybe, I don't know. Let me know. I'm open to watching some Game Awards, but I generally avoid the announcements, at least for my own hype, because I don't like to get hyped. Yeah, I'll go on a tangent if I explain any more than that. I just beat Abiotic. It's my game of the year. Oh, nice. It's definitely not my game of the year, but it's okay to have fun. So it is okay to have fun, but it's okay to get disappointed, but I don't want to get disappointed. And I don't know. I'm going to stop there. Again, like I could go on. I could talk about this for like a half an hour about expectations and the emotional impact of failed expectations, and like when is it okay? When does it not impact me a lot? When does it impact me? And video games are kind of like important to me. And there's been enough times where it was like, you think this is a metaphor. If you think all day, you're at school, you're like, oh my gosh, we're having my favorite meal tonight. We're going to have my favorite meal. It's going to be this, this, and this. And we get cake afterwards. It's going to be awesome. And you just like keep on doing that. And in your brain, you get hyped and hyped and hyped. And then you get home and it's not happening. Like your parents got like freaking held up in traffic. And so they didn't get to start it. And then you got home before they did. And then they're too tired to make it. And it's like, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Now imagine, instead of it a day, it's like, well, you don't have to imagine. I'm sure you've had disappointments in games, and I had that happen enough times. I think I've talked about it. Like, I bought an Ouya. All right, that's not even the worst one in my opinion. Yeah. I would simply only get hyped for good games, which, how do you know what's a good game? There's been games that were supposed to be good and are absolutely trash. Or absolutely not what you expected and therefore not really fun to play for you. Which doesn't mean it's trash, but it's like not for you. So I tend to not look forward to games. I tend to like look past, like, that game came out, is it good? Like Metroid Prime 4. I'm not sure I want to play it. I loved Metroid Prime. I played that shit. I remember I have strong memories of going to Click Clack Cloud's house. We play Phasmophobia Friday. He's on the Todd squad. And I would go to his house when I was like 13 and we'd stay up all night, and then he'd sleep in and I would wake up at 7 a.m. every single freaking day. And we went to the corner, we went to the gas station, the night before, and we got like Charleston Chew and Vanilla Coke. That was like my absolute favorite. It's so sweet now. Like, I cannot eat them. But I would wake up before he did, and I'd play Metroid Prime or Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. And I actually like beat those games while waiting for him to get up, because I spent the night at his house enough. It was that's a good memory. I love Metroid Prime, but I don't think I'm going to play Metroid Prime 4. I might actually pick it up eventually, but from what I've heard, it's like it's kind of just the same game. And I don't know. I'm a better cook than my mom, so that never happened, but I get the larger point you're making. Thanks, Musa. Thank you for extrapolating. Get hyped 3 months after launch when I have money. Yeah. I don't know. I also have ADHD, which I'm still learning what that means. Like, ADHD for me isn't like an excuse of, and not saying people use it as an excuse, some people do. It's more like I've been a certain way all my life, and I've made certain decisions and strategies, like built strategies and thought certain ways. And the older I get, and now that I know I have ADHD, I realize, oh, that was not everyone thinks that way. Not everyone does it that way. Not everyone feels that way. And in this case, it's like the disappointment impacts me a lot. And it's like almost physically painful when I'm disappointed. And I have to like I have to like spend hours and hours and hours like recovering from that, you know? I'm doing stuff. It's not like it paralyzes me or anything, but it's like I don't know. It's maybe I can explain disappointment and other like really strong emotions another time. But I really don't like being disappointed. So I manage my expectations pretty heavily in life. I don't think in Gurnal. What does that mean, Lunapace? Most of the games are Chinese mobile DLC slop. You know, I'm not gonna crap on mobile games. I was giving it the sus look. If I'm on your second monitor, I've been playing a lot more mobile games. I'm actually thinking about making a video about it. I'm like, a side comment, I'm like trying to figure out how to crack back into YouTube. Like the process of like sitting in front of a camera and making videos, whether it's reaction or not. And I'm trying to figure out a good video that is easy enough to do, that it's like motivating to work on. And one of my ideas so far is like games that helped me get through depression, which I need a better name than that. And then games to play when you're too tired. I don't know. It's like, it's mobile games. It's like when my brain sometimes feels like somebody peeled the paint off of it, you know? Not that your brain has paint or should have paint. Musa, you should get that checked out. But if your brain had paint or skin, I guess it feels like just like that somebody just took. Why am I looking for a more graphic way to say this? My brain feels stripped of resources, and I just feel tired, and I don't feel like doing anything. And I've been working too hard or whatever. I didn't get enough sleep. I'll just put on like Slay the Spire. That's like one of my favorite games on my phone too. Like the mobile version is awesome. Damn, I was just painting my brain. You use your brain, Luna Plays. Anyway, I gotta stop myself because I would go on tangents all night if I let myself. Why don't we play some Abiotic Factor? I actually have been playing a fair amount offline. I think it's true that I'm back in. Like I'm into Abiotic Factor again. I'm not just playing it on stream. Like I was for a couple weeks. I was just playing it on stream and nothing else. So I played a bit offline. I'm gonna show you a little bit of that. And yeah, I've got a massive headache. But it's not debilitating right now. But so I'm just gonna hang out and play some games with you guys. I just watched the Game Awards when they do the Warframe part every year. That way I don't have to expect anything. I mean, I hear Warframe keeps on switching things up, but then they're like, oh, you have to play 130 hours. Sorry, I had to bring it up again. Luca. I'm trying to set up cat cam. Mobile is the only way I've been able to play or enjoy Slay the Spire. You know, I get that. I played a lot on PC, but then when I stopped, like I didn't want to like spend the time sitting at my PC to play it. I found out that it was on my it was on mobile, and that was kick-ass. And I have played now hundreds of hours. It's great. Tree water bottle, yeah. Every time I plug my laptop power brick in my Montero something black, it loses power. Oh, your monitor goes black and it loses power. That's weird. That's really weird. Your monitor... Are you using a mobile monitor that draws power from your laptop? It shouldn't do that. Anyway, let's get started. I was dealing with laptop issues this week. I had an issue with my power brick because every time I started to play Abiotic Factor on my laptop, it disconnected from the charger and it limited my CPU to the base clock. So I was getting massive frame drops, and it was terrible, and I hated it. And so I spent way too much time to identify that it is the charger that is broken, and not like a burned out power supply controller or anything else. GPU, like for a second there I thought my GPU was broken because when I measured it with hardware info 64, it was giving me power spikes of like 1800 watts, which even a 4090 doesn't draw that much power. So that was weird. And then I wrote a script to like remove the top 1% values so that I could strip out like the incorrect wattage. Well. And it was still at like 1200 watts, and I was like, that's not supposed to be that way. Bro's using Intel? On my laptop it is. This gaming PC is a 9950 X3D? I don't remember. That's such a weird issue. You know, it's actually happened multiple times. Unless you're talking about your issue. These things decay so dang fast. Okay, so I've done a few things. One of them is I've finally caught the Layak. And you gotta put Grab eyes in to keep containment, but this guy doesn't bother me anymore, and so I can eat all the space lettuce I want. There we go. So I've been using the laser pistols, or the laser weapons, and I like them. I like them a lot. As you can see, I have been using the Magnum again. I went and farmed a lot. I basically farmed all week. I did break into the new reactors, the Theta reactors, whatever they're called. I think I went to a reactor with you guys last stream, and then I broke into another one. I think I went to the Mist reactor. But I was basically trying to do some grinding that allowed me to build more stuff. Like I have Trenkov leg plates, which is the radiation gear set, and I need a lot more arcane scrap for the rest. So I'd like to do that. I need 6 arcane scrap to make the chest piece. And I don't want to make the arm plates yet because I want to keep using the Magnum with the arm rests or arm guards. I also grinded out a laser turret. A couple laser turrets. So I want to place those. Now, I don't know how much power this needs. So I might just release the LAC again. What? Oh, I need to power it with lasers. Dang it. Okay, well I'm not going to do that right now. Let's put these in here. I just realized that... What? How can you see me? Because you're looking right at me. Shit. Okay. So, I think I'm basically ready. Oh! There we go. I think I'm basically ready to go to the reactor and at least go around. Oh, no! I need to empty the carts real quick first. Wish the 4060 mobile had more VRAM. 8 gigabytes isn't enough, especially at 3K resolution panel. Yeah, I would stick to 1080 max with a 4060, especially on a laptop version. I resisted.
Hello there.
I found several laptop deals. I don't know why I couldn't speak there. Because my 3070 is aging. And I get pretty not great FPS with abiotic factor. I mean, it's like over 50, so it's decent. Hello there, Clockwork Crow. How's it going? Ow. This is how I die. He forgot his hard hat in a construction zone. Or, I mean, electrocution zone. Nice bite beat. It does... 4060 does 8K happily. Happily? With Switch emulation? Okay. I was gonna say, 8K desktop doesn't count for me. Oh, you're happy with 30 FPS? Okay. Yeah, that's, you know what? It depends. I can get used to 30 FPS. The Steam Deck, one of my favorite things to do it's not. I don't know why I said favorite. One of the things that I do is try to play games that are not supported on Steam Deck. You know, because I want to see if it'll be fun. Because I don't know. I like being lazy and playing games in my bed. And yeah, Steam Deck 30 FPS is golden. And so I try and at least hit 30. If I can hit 50 on the Steam Deck, though, then that's like premium. That's great. Feels good. Stable 30 is better than an inconsistent or stuttering 60. I agree. If it's a stuttering 60, I try to lower it. I still try and keep as high of a frame rate as possible, though. I just like high frame rates. It depends on the game, but I will suffer bad graphics over low frame rates. Because it's like anime or cartoons, like animation. It's not real. It's obviously not real. And even with like old anime that's like really blurry because it's recorded from a VHS. Oh wait. Oh, I thought. Hold on. How come he's not dying? I don't know if these the rocket version of the rats. I don't know if they drop a rocket launcher, but I wanna check. Can't tell. I'm used to using a controller input, and doesn't really affect you, which is fine. I'll be honest, like, I like games more than I like stable FPS or good graphics, and so if I end up, like, becoming, you know what, I was going to go back home and go through a teleporter, because I made a single teleporter more than what you guys saw. But I'll just keep going. If I ended up having to sell all my, like, good hardware because, like, you know, I lost my job or whatever, then I could deal with a really cheap budget graphics card. I mean, I wouldn't like it, but I'd be fine. I used budget PCs for a long time, and it wasn't until like the last 7 or 8 years that I was able to like kind of max out the consumer line of things because of, you know, being a software developer doesn't mean you're like rich or anything unless you're like working at Google, which I am not good enough to work at Google. I'll say that. But if, you know, it does give you a better consistent income. And so I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying basically over time I was able to get better stuff, slowly upgrading it. Depends on the game for me. A lot of games I can't tell the difference between anything over 30 FPS, but other games I can absolutely tell. For me it's like the equivalent of... Ow! What are you doing? There you go. It's the equivalent of high refresh rate. High refresh rate is awesome. Like when you go from 60 hertz to like 144, 120 even, like it's so fluid. It's so nice. I freaking love it. This guy needs to stop moving. Ow, 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 ow! Dude, dude, dude! Oh my gosh! I'm dead. Why did they both gang up on me? That was such bad luck. Thank you for the rip. I played integrated graphics and a 3090 refresh rate doesn't matter to me. Well, that's good. I've played on games on integrated graphics as well. I hope that I never have to again. But I've made it work. Honestly, I think like gaming and being into PCs, being into computers, you know, since the early 2000s. I think my first PC build was in 2001. Don't tell me that's before you were born. I know. All right. But I think in like 2005 I played Halo on like an old work laptop that I like found at Goodwill or something. And it had integrated graphics only back then, which is terrible. And the only way I was able to get it working was by turning off textures. And that was interesting. Everything looked like clay. Now, yeah, it was cool. I played like the first 2 levels and then gave up because the frame rate and the crashing was it was crashing too much. Nope, he stopped moving. There we go. Alright. No more playing. Why isn't that thing breaking? There we go. 2005 was 20 years ago. Thank you, Bytebeat. I appreciate that. I can count. Heck, I played Destiny on an Athlon mobile chip. Holy crap. What? What? Is that possible? That's like a dual core, isn't it? Or was Athlon being... Like, when was the last time Athlon was put out a CPU? Like an Athlon's... What is the newest Athlon CPU, and what year is it from? That's what I'm trying to say. Why did they both gang up on me while I was third-partying them from far away? You know. Well, hilarious. I don't like it when you point out my contradicting thoughts. There we go. I only wasted all the bullets in the world. That's what I'm here for. I appreciate it. Keep me in check. Vega graphics? Oh, okay. So that's new-ish. That's like Zen... Is that Zen 1? Zen 1 architecture? Whoa! When did I not pick that up? I've been looking for these eyes. It's annoying. Where can I get these from? Okay, just the Mystagogue. Okay. So I unlocked the dusk reactor and I beat it. I got it turned on. Everything is fine. No problems here. How are you? No problems here. We're fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Oh, I also talked to Dr. Khan. He's like, "You're so good at this. You're gonna help me get out of here." And some other stuff. I think he said like a couple other sentences. Newest athlon I can find from is 2-core, 2-thread, 610 meter graphics. Oh, 610M graphics. Base speed of 2.3, boost of 3.5. Okay, so that's pretty new. That's like decently new. I'm not surprised that Destiny's playable on that. Also, I talked to the sister again. She said a bunch of things that didn't make sense and might make sense later. And this guy just tries to hit me. Oh, he did hit it. He did hit me. I kind of want to kill this guy for his eyes, but I looked... Oh, he does have a flicker guy. I decided not to, because he's not killing me. We also have the mist reactor, which is over here, that I finished offline. It's very hot and full of explodey boys, and I did not like that. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. I gotta get out of here. Because I do not have... I forgot to recharge my lasers. This year. Okay, yeah, that's... Okay, I was not aware that the Athlon CPU line was still in use. Okay, let's recharge. Okay. So how was your guys' week? I hope it was good. Mine was stressful. And very busy. But otherwise, okay. I unfortunately won't be streaming this weekend because I got a ton of shit to do. I'm going to be busy and running all over town. And it's going to be a lot, and I'm going to be very tired. I was going to try and split, like, squeeze in a PC building stream on Saturday, but I think I'm going to have to delay till next week. Maybe I'll do it, like, I just realized my, none of my stuff is recharging. Maybe I'll do it, like, the week before Christmas. My week has been good. I've been annoying Dasa, nice, in their streams and server, and ended with a friend request. Nice. Mine was good, other than having the flu right now. That sucks. Hopefully it's not too bad and you can just stay home and play video games. Oh yeah, so I unlocked this area, and I talked to her, and I don't remember what she said. I'm sorry. I did put a teleporter here, and that's why I was thinking about going home, but I basically saw this, took a picture of those guys for the thumbnail, and then left. So they shouted at me and started shooting at me, and I left. So let's start exploring, because that's... Oh! Okay. There we go. I hate the shotgun guys. Probably don't do as much damage as I think they do. But it feels like they just eviscerate me.
Thirsty.
Where did my... Oh no, all my food got teleported into the fridge. That sucks. There's a super flu going around in the UK. I forgot to get the flu shot, so I should probably do that. I love the Magnum so dang much. I'm just sad that I'm almost out of bullets. I just forgot whether or not Musa was here. And I was like, did I accidentally say things to Bitebeat? Because they're the same color username in my screen. I was like, did I treat Bitebeat like Musa? Because if so, I gotta apologize. But then I scrolled up and saw Musa did talk. So I'm like, okay. Musa is one of my mods, if you're unfamiliar. And he is unhinged. At times. In a friendly way. I would say, Clockwork, would you say Musa is chaotic... neutral? Musa is great. We stand Musa in this house. We do stand Musa. Musa is chaotic funny. Yes. Sometimes horrifying. Also funny. Moose is chaotic deranged. I don't remember that alignment. I don't know if I actually need any of this. Transcendium. Actually, that's not a rocket, guys. Wait, does he have a laser? No, that's a rat. A rat mace. That guy's a shotgun. How you alive so much? How you doing that? Attacking a guy without his weapon drawn? You know, these guys attack me all the time. What the heck is that? Is that a mole rat? Oh! It's alright. Skink. Green fish liver. It's so funny how my guy says, "Stab!" after, like, I'm the one shooting the other guy. Clockwork Crow is pretty great as well. We had some funny convos in the chat. Yeah, I appreciate my mods. They're great people. Except for Musa, he's a great people. I'm just gonna keep calling Musa out until he says something in chat. Sir, stop resisting. Yeah, exactly. Stop hitting me! Now, I don't really have enough ammo to fight these guys, so I'm not right now. I'd also want to make rockets for them, because those are artillery bots, and that guy's got like power armor or something. I hope I can use that armor eventually. That'd be nice.
You think we are savages, bent on destroying you. We will show you what savage means. You will understand. As the truth runs from your veins, we will flame.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ashes. Tiamat rejoices. Slap.
Warning. Facility compromised. Unauthorized entities. Alert.
You think we are savages, bent on
Anyway.
destroying you.
So this is a 40k game now. Oh! 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 So, I don't have enough teleporters. And so I just connect them all on the same the same network, and it it randomly chooses a teleporter to go to whenever I go into the portal. So I have to sometimes use it a couple times. Something arcane tingles, but where is the arcane tingle? There he is. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Whoa! Who?
I'm low.
Dude, you're gonna get me killed! No! That's BS. Oh, they all... Okay, he died. Well, I needed a bunch of arcane shit, so this works. Kraken, we don't want to hear about your arcane tingles. But it's magical! I'm sorry. I regret my lapse of judgment, and I will do better. I don't know. What do they say in apologies? I made a serious lapse of judgment, and I don't condone the actions that I took in a poor mental or not, whatever. I don't know.
Hey.
Don't you need a ukulele for this? Only when I... only... only when I want to troll the world. If I am apologizing, if it's consistent with my character, then I would assume I'm being at least somewhat genuine. There we go. I got my Cosmato salad wrap. Space wrap. I got a fish liver. And a skink meat, but it's not, there's no recipes for it. Which I'm very surprised by. What's up, dude? Do you want down? There he goes. Luca has left the building. Really? I don't have any spots for that? Skink skull I can put in the head chest. The chest of heads. I see nothing wrong with this. There we go. Okay, I should be able to make some more transuranic alloy. Maybe 2. That should be enough to give me the chest piece, the radon chest piece, ionized core plate. Hells
Anything
yeah.
you need?
I don't think there's a headpiece for this yet. Thanks for the lurk, Boss Yapper. Okay. Oh, I can upgrade the crystalline cask. A lucent cask. What's the difference? Just better armor? Why would I waste a transuranic super alloy on slightly better armor for the invisibility?
I've got a few things.
I've got a few things. Well, let's get a few things.
Anything
Did I not
else?
pick up wood? I did not. I picked up bridges.
Sure. Yeah. That'll work.
Oops. Let's get rid of the makeshift crossbow, because I've got the super mag bow. Alright, what should I bring to fight the 40k dude? That's such a funny alarm. That is the alarm for an ad break, so that folks don't have... Oh, I can scrap it for Mystagogue Eyes! Crap, why did I not know this? We do ad breaks so that people on Twitch, like new people, don't have to watch an ad before they see me, because that is super demotivating. I admittedly will... Sometimes I'll like, okay, can I wait for this commercial to be done? But I really hate commercials, like ads, and so I click off. I do click off streamers that I'm like, oh, who are there? What are they playing? And then I don't care enough to actually watch. Because I'm not usually like... I don't watch streams that often, and so it's not like something I do normally. But sometimes I'm curious. So I'm going to do an ad break. I'm going to go take something for this headache. And let's come back in like 5 minutes. I know the timer's going to say 3. But... Let's do 5 minutes. I'll be right back, and then we'll head back to the not the mist reactor, the cloud reactor. All right, see you guys in 5. Yay. The Carl? Oh! Oh! Carl! What the man? What the shit? Oh no. Okay. He's swimming through the ground. What is this? No! Stop! Got him. Oh my gosh. Alright, I don't know why I'm recording this, but 10k subs is not something that I ever thought would happen, and it's about to happen, so let's just watch it happen. Oh. I didn't plan this. I have nothing to do while it ticks up. I could beatbox. I'm not good at beatboxing. I'm just good at making rhythmic noises, and that's debatable. Oh. I never ever thought I'd be in this kind of situation. Oh! 3 more. This is happening faster than I thought it would. 9998. Oh! 1 more! This feels like a slot machine. I don't know how I feel about that. Yay! 10k subs! Woo! Thank you so much! Thank you so much for 10k subs. Hello, I'm Krakenfall, and welcome to Games I Loved in 2020. Why 2020, you ask, and not 2021? I tried making a video about 2020, but at the time I hated everything that I made. So I decided to make a 60-second short. It's only 60 seconds to hate. The first game is Animal Crossing New Horizons, because it helped me chill out. The second game was Final Fantasy VII Remake, because it helped me chill out, until it didn't. So I went back and played the original Final Fantasy VII instead, and it was awesome. Being able to play the game at twice the speed on the Nintendo Switch anywhere made it at least twice as enjoyable. The third game was Half-Life Alyx, and that game was freaking amazing. My favorite part was when I opened the doors to the Combine soldiers pointing their guns at me, and I tried to press the elevator button to shut the elevator doors again. It didn't work. The fourth game was Cyberpunk 2077, because it helped me chill out. I didn't follow any of the marketing materials, and I had zero expectations, and it was amazing. If that game pissed you off, I'm sorry. The fifth game was Call of Duty Warzone, which didn't help me chill out, until it did. My favorite part about Warzone is how many options it gives you. Even if you don't have good gun skill, it feels like you can always do better as long as you ask yourself how you can improve and look for ways you could have done better in any situation. These are the games that helped me keep afloat in 2020, and if you try them out, I hope you enjoy them too. I hope you have a good one.
bloodline of House Domitresk is done in by the likes of you?
Whoa! Sorry.
I know that Let's Game It Out, he has an entire episode on the Hypertube cannon, but I haven't seen it, and so it kind of gave me the idea to just make one myself. What would happen? I also heard that Josh got on top of the space elevator somehow as it was launching off, and I haven't seen that either, so I thought, you know, I kind of want to know what's up there. I wonder if I could, like, launch the space elevator and then get to the Hypertube launcher. We'll test this out. I haven't actually used it, so I would like to use this giant launcher. At the end, you can see it curves up, so it's going to go straight up, and I want to see how far it goes. Let's go! Oh! No! 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 All right, welcome back. Thanks for waiting. I still have my audio monitor in my ear. Then I was getting something for my headache, and I heard some really old shorts, and I need to go update that shorts playlist, because that's what I'm doing with the BRB screen, is just playing an embedded playlist. And damn, some of those shorts are really old. I mean, it's probably fine to keep, but I know for the last couple streams, it's been playing like the same couple shorts, and that was probably not very enjoyable for you guys. Oh man, I come to you again today to ask for ingredient filters for recipes. Oh, I actually have all this stuff. Bowl of Xantharium rice. We want potatoes, so I can only make 2 actually. And I guess I'll put the last grab in the containment unit. Top it off. What else? So split pea soup. There we go. Oh, an egg. I need eggs, not potato. Good, I get to keep my potato. Oh, that means I can use the rest. And split pea plus 1 more.
This sector will be powered down momentarily. If you have not already evacuated the facility, consider this your top priority. Have a wonderful and productive evening.
Okay. Just about ready to go. I'm just gonna put a tomato somewhere. Tomatoes I've got too many of. Let's swap out the laser collectors so I can charge one. Oh, I made the construction gauntlet, which is way faster than the hammer. I love it. Alright, cloud reactor. Right. Frick. Okay, I need ammo for shooting things. Carbon. Refined carbon. Okay, I can make a few rebar shots. Oh, maybe I should make lodestone bolts. I'm gonna make one. Okay, so I can't use lodestone bolts in... I guess that makes sense. I wasn't sure if lodestone was like a electromagnetic material or ferromagnetic material. Which, it's basically a rail cannon. The magbow is. Okay, so that's 170 damage. How much is this? 120? Okay, so the magbow does more damage. What about rockets? Oh, I can't make rockets yet. Schieße und Scheiße. Huh, I don't know what I should bring then. I don't have good stuff. I could make detonation cord. What? Laser grenade. Huh. Isn't that kind of expensive, though? It is very expensive. Let's make some. Let's make another laser emitter, because... Oh, shit, I ran out of staplers. I had so many staplers. How did this happen? Is the laser emitter reusable? It is reusable. Luca, come on. Hey. Come on. Alright, I ain't playing this game. I'm giving you room. You can jump up if you want. Okay. Maybe I'm a little bit more prepared now. Let's do this. Hi. Come on up. Gotcha. Hey. What's up? He's like, you can let me down now? Alright, he's back. He probably had to just eat and use the litter or something. What are you doing? Yes. Can I help you, sir? He's in front of my monitor, so it's difficult to see. Okay, so I'm not going to use the quill spear. So let's put the grenade there. And I'll keep a backup. You know what? I bet I have to
Sweet
sleep because I'll
dreams.
probably be tired as soon as I get there. Got him in the head. Oh wait, he... Is it just him? Oh, I missed him. He's going down the slope faster than I thought. Am I just gonna take him out this way? He hasn't even hit me once. Okay. That was easy. Oops. Can that hurt me? It cannot. That's good to know. Hey, Chew Donkey. Out here slapping that easy button? Wait, what's the easy button? Is that the Staples like... Head of the giant. That was easy. I don't know. I mean, I guess I am cheesing it, if that's what you're referring to. Oh! There we go. Maybe I'm slapping the easy button. That's good, I need reinforced CPUs. I need more inventory slots. Just saw you take that guy out, no problem. Oh yeah, I definitely did cheese it. I think he was supposed to be a lot harder than he was. Is this the River Styx? Who's the guy that parts you over the River Styx? No! Damn, I lost it. Oh, Karen. Charon. How do you pronounce it? Lost loot. Yeah, it's tragic. At least in Destiny, you get it sent back to the tower. Yes, more arcane shit. You know, I should take that stuff because I can make splints with them, and I always break my legs. No joke. According to Wikipedia, it's pronounced Karen. Oh, that's what I thought. I always pronounced it Karen, and then I think I heard some game or something pronounce it Charon. And I was like, what? Okay, well, guess that's it. Do 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 do. Oh, we got another giant.
Dropping heat.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. I'm gonna die. Where is it? I'm gonna die. I think I lost it. I don't have my backpack. Not backpack. Not my backpack, my briefcase. Am I not seeing my briefcase? What's the disco nade supposed to do? It is... Ow. Speaking of which... it is supposed to hurt them. Okay. Let's heal. Oh, I know what happened. It wasn't in a protected slot. I should have laid this one down so I could charge it. Oh well. You know what? I'll bring 2 healing briefcases. Am I dirty? I think I'm dirty. No! Scared me. This laser collector is kind of drained. How's this one? Oh, it's full. We're good. Alright, back to the battle. I like having a teleporter so close.
Need warmth.
There we go. Sorry about the screen flashing. Flashbang portals, yeah. Did I actually kill some of the small... No, I didn't. He's right there.
Dropping heat.
Shit. Okay, good. Good job, laser disco. I like that it warps back into your inventory. I wasn't sure if that was what was happening. Rebar is precious. And I need to keep all that I find. This guy's probably not going to give me any body parts. Oh, he did. Maybe it's worth it to cut him up then. I need Mr. Gog Eyes. Oh boy. Damn. You know, when I started playing this game, I didn't know just how much time I'd be spending cutting up bodies. Giant pack? Oh, just reload speed. There really needs to be a better body harvesting tool. Yeah, I don't know. It's just cutting tools. Yeah. I bet there's one that's like high quality chopping ability. That was weird. Why'd he spend all that time? Well, I really am getting way more arcane scrap than I was this week. And I'm kind of regretting how much time I spent grinding. I didn't know that you could get arcane scrap from more places, and so I just kept on going back to that one Mystagogue. Seems to be a unique game mechanic. Not too many games let you chop up bodies. Yeah, I bet this is banned in Australia. Sons of the Forest lets you, for sure.
Let's close the gate.
How? Where'd he go? Shit bounced back right into his face. Yeah. Oh, there he is. There we go. What? Rogue hitbox. Get headshot. Get domed. That's what it's called. That's a better, shorter term. Honestly, these are probably better than the laser turret. Oh, and they don't cost very much either. Oh. Oh, hello. Come get the blue cube. Come get it. There's brains inside. Moron. Outsmarts zombie, feels good about himself. The Carnival of Death. Carting around my chest freezer of body parts. I gotta cut this guy up because he might have a magnum underneath. And I only have one magnum. And I do not want to lose it. And if I do, I need a second. I'm almost full of stuff. I'm just now finding out that if you manually hold a trinket, it works. Yes. Well, it depends on the trinket, I think. Get shit on. I'm a little proud of that shot, because a couple streams ago I was having a sniper battle and I couldn't shoot a billboard if I tried. FML? Yeah. The whole... Yeah. Yeah. Yes. I agree. That would absolutely suck if I found out that I was giving up a trinket use. Cause like, oh, actually, I wish we could upgrade the trinket slots. I want more trinket slots. The glow shard, I haven't been recharging anything. But I want glow shard and crystalline vial and gravity cube the whole time. This game plays you more than you play it. Yeah. Yes. In some ways that is very true because of the amount of grinding. Oh! What the frick was that? I got insta-killed. What the hell? At least I cleared the path on the way there, so I could just run back, but holy crap. That's a Two Best Friends reference for you? Oh, yeah. I haven't seen... Is that the... Can't remember the actors' names, never mind. I think I've seen that movie. Dude, how did you open the door, man? That was a lot of bullets. Yeah. I don't know of anything that can shoot that fast and that far. Or that much and that fast. That quickly. Damn. How do we get across? I guess I can do that. Okay, that is a turret. That sucks. I'm so full. I don't think I'm gonna get that one.
Hostile.
See? I'll let him pick up his weapon this time.
Breezing clear. Fail.
He's full of pilk. What is pilk?
Akame! Receding. There they are.
Pepsi and milk? I have never, ever heard of that. What the actual... Oh! Where'd he go? I am hurt. It's an old 4chan meme. Has anybody have you tried it? Pepsi and milk? Honestly, I'd be willing. Like club soda and milk is just an Italian soda. Where is he going? There we go. He must be running from the laser. There we go. I probably could have killed him faster than this. People 100% make it and enjoy pilk. I mean, not gonna lie, it sounds fine. Like, it probably sounds like I wouldn't, like, if I was at a coffee shop or whatever, I wouldn't order it, but like, I mean, coffee shop, like, you know how they get Italian sodas at coffee shops. Yeah. I mean, what is Pepsi if not just carbonated water, like club soda and frickin' sugar and cocaine? No. No, I'm joking. Ah!
Good evening,
It's a real drink and crack is full of it. What if Pepsi, if not milk, persevering? What?
Already sighted.
What the heck? How did it fall so far? That turret sure has your number? Yes. What was that sound? Where's my briefcase? Oh, I packaged it, but I didn't grab it, mother fricker. That was me cracking up an ice cold pill. Honestly, it sounds quite refreshing because I I don't know. I'm like very warm right now and I've got a headache, so maybe I'm getting sick. And like a refreshing cold drink sounds amazing. Actually, let's go with the close-up. Give me that baby. He's a good baby. I don't know if you're talking about Luca. Eleanor, my congratulations. The T3 was a success. I know I have expressed my doubt at times, but if I questioned you, it was ultimately in service of bringing us to this very point we now stand at. I am honored to be your colleague and cannot express my excitement at what lies ahead of us. Thank you, Derek. I admit I am somewhat in shock. I was convinced the lens would work, but there's a world of difference between belief and knowledge, in my opinion. I've been working in reactors for so long, it's hard to imagine no longer needing it. I had similar feelings after Flat Hill, but this is certainly different. The goal at CC was always to test the system and bring it online at Cascade. Obviously, the focus there has shifted to A1, but today is different. I'll miss reactors, strange as it sounds. One lurks the quirks of equipment, its tones and noises, like a personality. I feel you know what I mean, that it's a bit like abandoning a friend. It's a bit like abandoning a friend. But I'm letting the emotion of today carry me away. Our achievements in reactors were immense. 12 worlds visited, countless discoveries, yet there's so much more ahead of us. It is difficult to imagine. Look forward to exploring together with you and the rest of our team. In the words of Curie, nothing in life is to be feared. It is only to be understood. We're well on our way. Nice. I can't tell what those are. You remember me asking where the GKs came from? Yes, vaguely. Secret Cabbage Patch. Well, I was in a gear design meeting for the Gatekeepers with some Synaptic folks, and Ives was in our call too. He mentioned that they recruited technicals out of West Africa, but also something about a place near Sinclair, Wyoming. Is that it, Lionel? Lionel? Yeah, the Gatekeepers don't exactly hand out recruitment brochures. Did you play that game I sent you? Doom? Yeah, and frankly, it was a little too close to reality. I feel like we're one misplaced portal away from a sequel down here. That's funny.
Curious.
Kylie, can you play Doom?
What's this?
I was not expecting to hit that shot. Very nice. I don't know what that was making that sound just a second ago. And I don't want to find out. Okay. Don't go that way. He was fucking with a coworker? Like playing a practical joke, or otherwise. How am I bleeding so much? Okay, I need to find bandages. There we go. That turret is wicked. It is so bad. It's very effective. Oh, it's a skink. There we go. Okay, never mind. That's the easy turret? Oh. Well, damn. A radfish? You know, I don't like... Well... I don't know. I don't know what to get rid of here. I guess I should go home, because... Whoop! I've got too much stuff. Okay. I should have been asleep 5 hours ago. Oof. Well, excuse me. Do what you need to do. Okay. Radfish fillet. I think I need more... I need more... I need like a freezer. I know I can make one, but it's kind of too much... too many resources. Bye, Luca. I just realized the NVGs, the Smash Gate NVGs, can be dismantled for lenses, and I love that. So I need to do that. Ooh. I should use more... Oh, ammo station. I should use more explosives. Why don't ammo stations have a bench upgrade to pull from resources? What's that called? Antivirus gel. Carbon. And soil. Swal. There's an upgrade that pulls from boxes. Well, the thing is, like, it doesn't show up. So if I look at my ammo station, there is no upgrade menu, or like UI. Unless it's like a different... excuse me. A different machine. Ammo station, when did that come out? I don't know. It was here when I got to it, which was around the laboratories. I would say it's in the last month. Definitely the last month or two. Might have been the last update, which I think was the end of October. Metal. Oh, I need 5. No, I need 4. I need 5. You know what? Let's just grab the whole stack, because I think that might have been one... Frick. There we go. Those dirty motherfrickers constantly updating their game, putting in more quality of life things, and generally making the game better. Well, that was a lot of resources for a little bit of Magnum ammo. All right, let's go. Excuse me, I'm getting really tired. Let's get our carts. Yes, good. Now return to the void. What's the void? Also, welcome in TV Head. You know what? Let's put the heads in the head box. I'm really not helping how out of abiotic factor out of context is so horrific. Okay, here we go. I should also bring a ton of bandages. Oh, the void? It's most likely mine. Yeah, take it easy, Luna Place. Thanks for hanging out. Sleep well. And take care of yourself. Have a good weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. Oh boy, so tired. I will attempt to sleep well. I'll be in your Discord wishing all a good morning when I rise like I've done the last 2 to 3 days. I did see that. And I appreciate it. I like it when people can talk in the Discord. I want the Discord and my stream to be a place where people can chill out and have fun and not have to worry about catching strays from people and can just be themselves, and that is, I think, true for the most part. But I think a lot of my Discord members are like software developers too. Maybe I don't, maybe not. I don't know. It's probably what's probably happening is like everybody that added me on the Discord are people who generally don't mind adding, you know, another Discord, because some people are like, oh, I have too many Discords, and so they don't. But some people are fine with it. And if you have a lot of Discords, like me, there's too many to pay attention to. And so I end up muting a lot, or muting all but mentions, and I'm sure that's happening as well. I've done it on yours, Demesis, Discord, Dasa, Olympus, and nice. Let's make quickly a splint. Mrs. Dasa. Mrs. Dawa. Anyway, yeah. Have a good night. Get out of here. You're not allowed to be in here anymore. Go let your brain do garbage collection. Honestly, like, I didn't really care about sleep, and I was like, oh, I can catch up on sleep in the weekend. Like, I don't mind staying up and playing video games and going to bed at 3 a.m. and then going to work at like 7:30 or 8. I'll just sleep extra on the weekend. It doesn't work like that, and I found out that, like, when you sleep is not only when your brain processes memories and the processes of the day, like if you've ever heard that. It's also the time when it takes all of your waste products from your like neurotransmitters, your hormones, your like various brain parts of your brain, your amygdala, prefrontal cortex, and like all that stuff has functions, and they're like brain organs, and organs have waste, and in your bloodstream, like in the rest of your body, well, actually, I don't know. It's probably not true what I was about to say, but your blood takes away the waste products and it gets filtered by your liver and your kidneys. I think your kidneys technically is the last stage. Your brain doesn't remove waste products until you sleep. It's like, we got to bring the website down in order to deploy new software, or like clean the cache, And that, more than anything, has convinced me to get more sleep. Because, like, when your brain isn't allowed to do, like, garbage collection and take out the garbage, you can get Parkinson's. And, well, I don't know if Parkinson's is on there, but it's like Alzheimer's and dementia. There's a very contributing factor to have brain waste products in your brain. Now, is it correlation or causation? I don't know. It could be just like people with dementia have more waste products hanging around in their brain, and that could be because of the condition, not caused by it. It's not causing the condition. I don't know, but it's a good idea to let your brain take out the trash. Thank you for coming to my tech talk. I'm dead. It's 4:30 till 11 sleep tonight. Get to bed, Luna Plays. Please. Please sleep. You're like the, and I know this is probably not helping you go to bed, so after this, go to bed. You're like the, your friend when you're at a sleepover, and like you're trying to go to sleep because like your mom like came in and like yell at you, is like, go to bed! It's too late! It's freaking 2 a.m. And so you're like, okay, we'll go to sleep. And then your friend just keeps on talking, or like keeps on like saying something, or poking you or whatever. Like they can't just sit still and go to sleep. It can be done. Let's go faster. Wow, this is taking forever. Oh, it's acting as one thing. Okay, so I can just put this away. It's not doing anything. Well, that's good to know. The healing rate is shared. It is a global status effect, or global effect on each character, and you cannot stack it. The healing rate. I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Oh, I did it.
Keep at it, friend.
Keep at it, friend. I feel like Siphon Filter, which is a very old game that's like Metal Gear Solid, which is also a very old game. But there are newer Metal Gear Solids, so I feel okay referencing that. Oh! Wow, his aim was way too good for being human, quote unquote. Ooh, a full-ass lodestone? Hells to the yeah. Doop 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 boop boop doop boop boop doop boop doop boop boop. The Journal of Sidak. Pastrimo. I have lodestone 617 in my possession, but doubts churn, ceaseless, sleepless. I must return to the Praetorium, yet I have not divined the Lodestone's intentions here. I am negligent, but every moment I delay increases the likelihood of my annulment. If I am condemned, does not further study of the flesh redeem my sacrifice? I know not how to serve my brethren. There we go. Oh. Conturbatus Praetor. I must report troubling activities among the Inquisitors. It appears they are taking excessive liberties with the knowledge afforded them by their access to Gates equipment. Quidem. I believe they possess a dangerous sympathy with the workings and dire purpose of this facility. Only this morning I discovered they had been utilizing the Promethean's Rift transport without authorization. They claim to be pursuing the Major Finis of our order, but I have formidable doubts. I fathom your fears, Legate. The Inquisitor must, by their very nature, pursue their tasks the limit of acceptable investigation. But you are also trusted to determine where this line sits at any given time. They are precious resources, but not, in the final estimation, indispensable. If you must make an example, do so. Oh. Funny. It's the rats. Durum est Proelium. It is a Stygian wasteland, yet they defend it like demons. When you triumph, all the greater will be your Nabatea? I don't know.
Informative.
Quite, Kylie. Oh. I feel like this is the first time I'm actually seeing the facility because of how much I was under fire. I haven't heard of siphon filter references for ages. Yeah, it's... Well, I've never seen the hands like that. What the hell? Yeah, I tried to play Siphon Filter so many times. It was like one of my first PlayStation games, I think. It might have been a PS2 game. I don't remember. But I just never could stick with it, and so I didn't end up playing much of it, but I thought it was cool, and I was like, I kept it because I thought it was cool. It was the PS1, okay. What? Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Am I really so sleepy? Let's heal while we wake.
Sweet dreams.
Minus waking. Sleep. Was I really that? Wow, I was really sleepy. Let's see, can I get anywhere cool? Ear hold. Nice. No, that's a regular rat. I don't want to waste a... That's the rocket rat. Wait, did I just not notice this ladder? Oh, I think it was too dangerous to go to. No, I've definitely been here. I definitely didn't notice this ladder. Do 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 do. Oh. That's not exciting. I've been here. Oh. Can I get up top? I think I've been up top.
I could certainly use a drink.
Oh, it's raw fried ice? Fried rice? Awaiting only cooking. Oh, okay. I brought it, but I need to cook it. To be fair, you were actively being shot at a lot. Yes. True. Woo, one of my favorite game series got a sequel announced at the Game Awards. What sequel is that? Also, welcome in, Sam. How's Abiotic Factor going? It is good. I'm really far in the game, so if you haven't played it and you want to play it, there's spoilers here, just letting you know. But it's fun. I took a break for a couple weeks and only played it on stream, but now I'm like right back into it. Lots of new stuff to do. I'm in the Cloud Reactor at the moment. Control 2. Oh, nice. It's called Control Resonant. Cool. I still haven't played Control. I've been meaning to. There we go. Wow, I was not actually expecting to be able to go in here. Doors can't stop me. Control is really good. I would highly recommend. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard it, and it looks cool. I don't know. Oh, you know what? I think Control was a casualty of like. I know now it's actually depression. It's like when I don't feel like I can't. I know I'm not going to enjoy it. Like I want to play games that I know I know I like and I know I would enjoy, but I can feel the lack of enjoyment. So I was like, I'm going to hold off and not play that, or I don't feel like playing it, but I want to play it. And Control was one of those games. God of War series is also one of those games. I've been meaning to play that because the second one came out and I wanted to play the second one, and I have the first. But I haven't been able to just like get in there and play it, you know? I feel that. There are definitely some games I wasn't in the right headspace during the time I played them, so I couldn't... So you couldn't really enjoy... You could enjoy them or couldn't enjoy them? I'm assuming you're saying couldn't enjoy them. Yeah. I think Factorio is one that I'd like to go back to for that reason. Like, I kind of got burnt out and I didn't have enough energy to do some of the minutia. Oh. I've already unlocked this. Couldn't. Okay, cool.
I'm feeling distinctly anhydrous.
Don't talk to me till I've had my cup of soup. There we go. Journal? What kind of journal? Just a leather journal for leather.
We shall preserve.
I feel kind of bad. They were having a party back here. Control is definitely also a bit of a weird game. It's kind of Souls-like, kind of Metroidvania, kind of 3D, or third-person shooter, kind of power fantasy, which is like, those are all right up my alley. Oh wow, he goes down fast with the laser grenade. Dude, 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 banana pump, banana pump, banana pump, banana pump. Chains, rebar, and steel cables. Those are all pretty rare. Ooh, flickering eye. Nice-oo. Apparently this RPG, you can upgrade stuff in Control. I got the feeling that it was more like a narrative type game, so while you can do the Metroidvania stuff, or not can, while you do the Metroidvania stuff and you like go places, find new powers and unlock stuff, I didn't know that you could actually like spec into things. You had like upgrades and skills or whatever. Maybe not skills, but yeah. The Game Awards was a French sweep. I know. Oh, I should have watched it, if only for the Expedition 33 awards. I'm sure they like how many awards did they have? Like, I was thinking about that. It's like I know they're gonna win a ton of awards. How many acceptance speeches are they gonna make? How do they handle that? Like 2 awards, 3 awards, you could be like, oh my gosh, this is such an honor. And then it's went, oh my gosh, I didn't expect to win 2. You know, I'll thank a few more people. And the third one's like, oh my gosh. Bah! And then past that, it's like, what do? They had 13 nominations. Damn. In Control, there's a skill tree and upgrade materials. Okay. Okay, yeah. That's cool. I didn't know that. That's going to help me get into the game more. Oh, hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, Liberty Pen. And welcome in, by the way.
An offering.
Mister, that wasn't very nice. Take that. Chains I don't need that much of, so I'll leave the chains. Alright. I'm collecting so much. Getting so much done. The materials are mainly just to upgrade your guns and get mods for the guns, which I do like. Oh, I'm almost out of ammo.
Just another cleanup job.
Ooh, stapler. I've been seeing people whine on the net that Expedition 33 didn't leave any rewards for other games, and I'm like, that's not how awards work. Yeah, I don't get that. I think
I see worse places. I think.
I don't get that. I don't know why people would say that. Like, I get it. It's like if they're only looking at one part of it. It's like, oh man, Expedition 33 got a lot of awards. I think this other game was good. Expedition 33 may have been good, but I wish they could have also given an award to this game. But that's not how awards work. Oh, you know, it's like, I don't know. I forget who I was watching or like listening to, but they made a comment about award shows and how people online nowadays are stuck in their algorithm so much that they're only exposed to the conversations and communities that they engage in. Like, they don't see other people. They don't interact with other people who think differently or have different preferences. And, you know, and I see that I see that all the time in gaming. Like gamers are very often seemingly unaware of of how much of the like top 10% of gamers they are. Like in the Destiny community. Sorry, I'm very distracted. In the Destiny community, they absolutely did that because like they're playing, like people on Reddit especially, like they're like in the top 10%. They play it every single day. They're so interested in this game that they seek out crap, hold on, I might die. They're so interested in the game that they seek out like forums online to talk about, and they're like, when they talk to people, they kind of assume that the majority thinks the way they do it. Like when there's a popular post on Reddit, that's like a majority fan base or like player base opinion, and it's absolutely not true. It's an echo chamber. And so with award shows, people generally are only exposed to the communities that they engage in and aren't exposed to the opposing opinions or just like casual players or casual people. And so like you can feel like a game was so amazing and had such an impact on you, and it was like, oh my gosh, it's so well made. But then it may not have the reach that you think it has based on like the majority of the people you talk to and read and post about and whatever, you know. Yeah. I feel like there was like a whole controversy with Soda Poppin', where he was like I actually didn't see the clip, so don't take my word for it, but as far as I understood, what it looked like to me was that he was mad that Expedition 33 he was saying Expedition 33 doesn't deserve the award, Arc Raiders does. And he's mad that Arc Raiders came out too late, and like they really should let Arc Raiders in. And it's like, how many people do you think play Arc Raiders? Like, yeah, there's a lot of people playing, but it's like 6 million at most. Do you realize that 30 million people played Call of Duty? Like, I think among the total player base, Expedition 33 had a way bigger reach. Now, I don't know. I ain't doing like a census of video game gamers to find out, but to me it looked like Expedition 33 had a much wider reach. It's definitely critically acclaimed, which is probably more important for the Game Awards, you know. I do understand the frustration of people with the Expedition 33 sweep. I feel like they didn't get any awards. I feel like they didn't get any awards they didn't deserve. Okay, so they deserved all the awards they got. Arc Raiders is good. Expedition 33 absolutely deserved the awards. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. This year was amazing. There were so many good games this year. And it was awesome. You know? I like, even among all the awesome games that I played this year and saw played, Expedition 33 is like a level of quality. It like the achievement and the quality and the musical creativity, the narrative creativity, the player engagement. They did such a good job with Expedition 33. Yeah. They got 8 wins. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm just like, that's... Yeah. People always complain when games sweep. I don't know that I've ever agreed... And again, I'm like holding back because I don't know how far my observability... Like, how far can I observe in the data set or the numbers of like how many gamers I actually have like visual access to understand their opinions. I don't know, but I feel like Expedition 33 deserved the sweep. There have been games in the past that swept, and I was like, I don't know that it should have swept that much. I just know that a lot of people like it, you know? And that's probably what the detractors are saying about Expedition 33. It's like they didn't either play it or they're not into it. And so, like, I don't think it deserves all those awards. But it's like, I don't know. This is all subjective. Art is subjective. A player experience is subjective. So I'm not going to be too harsh on people. Sorry, Expedition 33 devs, you've already won Best RPG. You've been disqualified from Best Soundtrack. Your composer can go kick sand. Yes, that would be crazy. Helldivers 2 Reddit community fully reinforced my disdain for Reddit game communities. I'm sorry to hear that, because Helldivers community that I've engaged with is awesome. Like, I think that's like the game where I played online with people and I got the least amount of griefers, trolls, and just assholes. Like, everybody helps, it seems. And if they're not helping, they're just quiet. You know? And that's awesome. There's the people who are just anti anything popular in a category they're not part of. Yes. And honestly, I mean, like, how do I say this without sounding like a frickin' boomer or an old person that just is out of touch? Complaining is generally a young person's game. I don't know that I agree with that. I do feel like there's a tendency for folks who are younger, who have less experiences, because that's just how like life works and physics works, and they have less experience to compare to their gripe or their issue in front of them, which is valid for them. But if there's other stuff going on that they are not aware of, then it results in them complaining in that way, you know? So I don't want to say it's a young person's game. That sounds cringe. But absolutely, there's many ways that a younger person with less experience can feel upset by a situation that if they had more knowledge and experience, they may be less upset about, you know? And then there's also the emotional processing of just like identifying with a game and like enjoying it and like having it mean so much to you. Like this is why I'm into games. Is like some games like helped me survive. Like survive school, survive having ADHD when I didn't know as a kid. You know, survive when, you know, friends were assholes and like I just had to deal with it, you know? And like, yeah, games have been awesome. And so like when people are impacted by games like that, they want it to be true for everyone, or they want it to get the recognition they deserve.
Just another cleanup job.
You know? Yeah. I read a statistic the other day that 55% of people who play games only buy 1 to 2 games a year. Yes, that's like the majority of people. They buy Call of Duty and Madden. I'm kind of joking, but also kind of not. Yeah, that was when I worked at GameStop. It's actually been like 13 years since I've worked at GameStop. That was the thing. Like people, the hardcore gamers or the regular gamers, we'll just put it that way, would come in and they would like shit talk Madden and Call of Duty, but like I saw and sold so many copies of Madden and Call of Duty, and they're gamers. I mean, they're casual gamers. They're just like dudes working blue collar jobs or whatever, and you know, there were dudes with like, you know, full on like work construction work gear, and like this isn't supposed to BM them, but it's just a reality of construction work. When you're sweating in your clothes all day and you're like working and getting dirty, you have a smell. And I'm actually, I grew up on construction sites because my dad was in a blue collar job. But you know, it's like they come in, they're different than literally everybody that's in the store, and they buy their Call of Duty game, and I'm like, have you played the zombies mode yet? And they're like, no. Is it good? And I'm like, it's so fucking good. And then they get excited, and it was super fun. There's tons of people that play video games, and it's like 20 times bigger than it was like 15 years ago. It's nuts. Most people aren't playing games like you do. You know, if you're even on the internet talking about games, you're like in the 1%. I feel maybe not 1%, but top. That's literally just the Reddit community that's ass. Oh, for Helldivers? Yeah. 90% of the Helldiver 2 posts are people complaining about a thing or people complaining about a thing. That's just Reddit, unfortunately. I bought 3 games this year. 2 games were on sale and 1 was a remake. Mortal Shell, Hollow Knight, and Oblivion. I'm an MMO gamer now, apparently. My money goes to the FF14 sub. Does that count as a game purchase? I mean, kind of. Because you can download it for free and, well, can you? Maybe not the DLC. Never mind. I'll say it for you. Complaining is a young person's game, unless you're over 55, in which case it's an old person's game. I have heard a lot of old people complain, to be clear. I'm not trying to say. Uncle Carl, it's been too long since I recognized your raid. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Do we get a shout out? We did. Pokemon Emeralds. Nice. Hope you beat the Elite Four or getting ready for it. I don't know. How do you do, fellow kids? I guess Emerald's an old game, so. I never played Emerald. I heard it was really good, though. Complaining is just a human thing, not age-gated. True. I think I meant to talk specifically about the part where people complain, or people are anti anything popular in a category they're not part of. And that is, the point I was trying to make is that oftentimes it is younger people who have less experience and aren't not as exposed to opposing ideas and communities who don't think and agree with their, not necessarily agree, but don't share their preference. You know? And so I think I like to give those people the benefit of the doubt, because, you know, if they were exposed, if somebody told them, hey, like, I get that it sucks for you, but, you know, there's people that like it, you know, and it's okay to like it. Like, there are good things about the popular thing, you know? I've mentioned this before, but, like, Freerun Beyond Journey's End, I think, or Freerun, the anime, didn't get Anime of the Year on Crunchyroll. And a lot of people were pissed off about that. And Solo Leveling did. And a lot of people were pissed off about that. But Solo Leveling was good. I'm not saying it was better. I think Free Red should have gotten Game of the Year, but it doesn't mean Solo Leveling is bad. You know? Watch it. Check it out. Maybe it's not for you. You know, maybe Expedition 33 is not for you. But, you know, think about how other people think to understand, like, why it is that way. You know, and then why are you saying such negative things about it? That's probably a you thing. You know, what's going on in your head? If you're angry about it, anger is a secondary emotion. What are you protecting? You know, is it your identity about the game because you loved the thing that's not Expedition 33? Is it that you don't like Expedition 33 and so you can't relate to people that do, and so you feel alone? You know, there's a bunch of different reasons that you could be angry, and that's probably worth figuring out. Yeah. Hope you get a shiny Rayquaza. Yeah, doing a Nuzlocke. Oh, good luck. Just lost my Tallow. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you beat the gym, though. I'm looking for any shiny during grinding so I can get extra Pokemon in my lineup. Are you speeding it up? Are you using a Nintendo No-No device? Nintendo No-No software? Because I watched Solo Leveling but never watched Freerun. Uncle Carl, you gotta change that. Freerun's really freaking good. I've watched it 3 times now. I've only watched Solo Leveling twice. Freerun is really good. This year's been ridiculous. I still haven't had a chance to finish Expedition 33 because so many games I liked popped up. The speech the composer gave was so sweet. Hey, Captain Apathy. I gotta go watch their acceptance speeches
There
now.
must be water
I like
here
Nono software,
somewhere.
speed it up to 125%. Nice. I need to find some water. Zombies was the best part of COD after like Modern Warfare and Black Ops 1 campaign. Yes. I agree. There we go. Uh-oh. I left my laser collector somewhere. I left it in my inventory. That's where I put it. I'm glad I've gotten past caring about others' opinions. There's so many things I've been enjoying lately that have gotten tons of hate for no reason. Yeah. I just don't like seeing people fight. You know? I want people to enjoy things together because things are better with others. You know, ideally better with friends, but there's a lot of fun to be had with other people. And I don't think it actually like helps the conversation or helps people enjoy things better if you're fighting about it. Now you can debate about it and disagree. I'm not saying we gotta all think the same way, but yeah, I don't want to see people fight. Laser grenade is so good, it really is. I might die because I'm thirsty. Well, now I know why they gave me radiation armor. I'm gonna have to finish that one. Damn. Oh, that was just a way to get back up. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. It killed one of the blue guys. They suck. They're annoying. Miss ya, man, but I'm gonna hit the pillow with my face now. Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't give you the spiel. Thank you for the raid. If you need to take off, which you are, please do. Take care of yourself, and have a good weekend, dude. Good to see you. Oh, that's an elevator. Have I been here? I think I have been here.
What was that?
What was that? You tell me, dude. I don't know where you are.
What's this?
Ooh. Sorry, I kind of yelled in the mic. Oh, hey. This is Spur 1. You ever... Or would you ever consider doing a drunk stream? Or do you not even drink? I do drink. I don't get drunk very often. I don't necessarily enjoy... Well, I don't know. Would I do a drunk stream? Generally not, because a lot of my viewers are young-ish. And maybe I'm being uptight about it, but I don't... Like, they're like high school to college age. I don't know. I have this idea in my subconscious, like, be a good role model, like, don't model bad, like, behavior that could be self-destructive for others, but it doesn't have to be that serious. So I think I would. I technically kind of do. On Fridays I do Phasmophobia Friday, which we have Twitch-approved drinks, which is alcohol. I just don't get hammered or anything. Sips my rum, yeah. So how do I do this? You shooting rockets at me? You're not allowed. Sit down, sir.
Akime.
Akime. Whoop! Shoot, I can't play. I was gonna say 2 can play this game. 2 cannot play this game!
Lay the frag.
Damn. I like how you're saying that after saying the age range that absolutely gets hammered most often. Well, and that's exactly why I feel like, without thinking about it, my automatic reaction is to not drink in front of those people, because, you know, having someone who doesn't encourage the behavior and, like, shows them a different way to have fun than substances, because, I don't know, if I had friends directly with me that did party and drink, and I was pressured or at least invited to do the same, my life would probably be very different. You know, now I know it's because I have ADHD, and ADHD people are prone to substance use and oftentimes substance abuse. I think it's ADHD. I forget the study figures, but there is a study, actually a bunch of studies, that show that ADHD neurotypes are more susceptible to substance abuse than neurotypical people by a double-digit percentage, and I think it's like 20 or 30%. You know, and I have this thing where I kind of think everybody thinks like me, or at least feels like me, which is not true, because I have ADHD, and, you know, ADHD is a minority. And so I'm like, oh, well, people like me who are encouraged to drink could miss opportunities and stuff like that, which this is all like anxiety-based thought, you know? It's like not that big of a deal. If anything, I should like actually drink and then talk about it, you know? I don't know. I'm at the point in my life where I no longer want to deal with full-on drunk people. Full-on drunk. I don't think I've ever been full-on drunk, and I don't think I ever want to be. Like, can't take my pants off to go to bed kind of drunk. Like, no. I don't want to. I don't know where the entrance to this... I don't know where the entrance to this reactor is. At any rate, I should go home and then come back and figure that out. Because I am about to die from thirst. As an enjoyer of booze, I frequently do the former, but would never even suggest the latter.
Heya.
Oh, having drinks is different from intentional I'ma get drunk. That is true. That is true. That's why I don't touch anything addictive. I absolutely know my ADHD would make abusing it a lot easier. Yeah, like, I mean, marijuana, which is legal in the state of Washington, but not federally, but it's legal to use in Washington, supposedly isn't addictive, but it can be habit forming. And I feel like there are many reasons why I would lean on it for certain things to fill certain roles in my life and emotional processes. And absolutely, like, video games was my heroin. You know, like, it's weird to say that, and it kind of feels not great to say that, but like, I wanted to get back home every single day from school to play. I wanted to finish my homework and, you know, please the people around me, teachers, parents, etc., because I could get to play video games. Had that switched for a drug, I could have been as much into it, you know?
Where's the bathroom?
My stepbrother gets wine sloshed every family holiday. He just gets so loud. You know, I bet he's having a blast. Wine sloshed. That's funny. Hopefully he's not the type to like start making insane, like, outrageous claims and like try and convince you of things you don't agree with and get kind of like pushy. Not that you shouldn't answer that because I don't have to share.
Did you hear that?
Oh no, my Leic containment got broken.
So I was pumping iron the other day.
Shit. ADHD sounds like it's quickly becoming less and less of a minority as time passes. I don't think I have it, but several of the symptoms are definitely familiar. You know, yeah, I would say if you can afford it, get an assessment. You need a differential diagnosis if you can ask for that, because there are other conditions, you know, anxiety, depression, and inattentiveness or executive dysfunction are also symptoms of trauma. certain types of trauma, at least, as far as I understand. And
Still
so,
kicking.
like, knowing the difference
Oh, I
between
don't
them,
mean actual
it's very
kicking.
difficult to say,
Well,
especially if you're,
you're
like, getting your information off of TikTok.
Never mind. I found some things lying around.
Not to say
Maybe
that
you want them,
ADHD
maybe you
TikToks are
Either way,
necessarily
I'll
bad.
be
Just
around for a
make
bit.
sure to verify your
Talk to me
information
if you're interested.
with trusted sources and scientific studies if you can. I think, if anything, it gets people thinking about their behavior and how their decisions are impacted by the way they feel. And, you know, I think that's a good thing. That's like self-awareness. It's the beginning of self-awareness, and it's the beginning of self-understanding. And I think in today's society, not to use an overly broad generalization, but society and the demands put on an individual by the way the world works discourages introspection. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. Doesn't need to be drunk for that. That's funny. Good old gene pool giving everybody a bit of the neurospicy. Yeah, it is genetic. It's heavily genetic. Not chemically addictive, but people get addicted to pretty much anything, especially when that alters mental state. In a maladaptive way. Mental state can be altered in a positive state, you know, when you're soothed. You know, when a kid is soothed by a parent. Or maybe I'm nitpicking. You know. What? I did not mean to do that.
Attention. This sector is under precautionary security measures.
I have to finish it. That sucks.
Remain in place.
Bleh.
Wait for security assistance.
I don't endorse an intention of getting drunk, but I do have to say, one of my most significant personal revelations happened when I was drunk and throwing up on a hotel bathroom toilet. College is crazy, but the learning experience was invaluable. That's funny. To be very annoying, I'm sure. Just for a moment. Huge personal revelations can happen in other places. But that's funny. I'm glad you got that experience. Not just that, but also as we learn more about it, it becomes easier to diagnose for folks that would have otherwise gone their whole lives without knowing. Yes. My dad only recently got diagnosed with autism. That's cool. I don't hear of people, you know, parental age people being diagnosed with autism, because that's like the words I keep on hearing over and over again is, I'm too old, I don't care, or how is it going to help me, why would I care to look for a diagnosis? It's like, well, so that you can understand yourself and others can understand you. And when you have relationships that are strained and you don't know what that factor that is causing it to be strained is, you have a little bit more intel on what could be going on. And then just like quality of life for you and others. You know? Underwater vision? Nice. Oh, I should take a shower. Laser. repair. I think I need to do some ammo grinding. Oh, not carbon. I want the trading currency for carbon. Silver. And 9 carbon, that's enough for one time. I don't want to... You know what? I will take this, and then I'm going to go on a train ride. And I'll use the laser... Oh. Gotta loot this guy. He's got a lot of good stuff. What? Why no CPU? What the heck? A corrupted CPU is kind of hard to get. Frick.
Science destroys.
Your science destroys, brother. They surely can happen in more constructive circumstances, but as someone who's constructed many walls between me and the world, looking in the mirror and seeing a pathetic, sweaty, drunk mess on a bathroom floor is what I really needed at the time. That's good. That's good. I have anxiety for that. Don't use anxiety for motivation, guys. Just don't do it. I keep on seeing in my algorithm, or like on my YouTube front page, a Jesse Eisenberg. Is that his name? He's the guy who was in the Facebook movie. Heisenberg. Anyway, yeah, I keep on seeing a video that says, stop fighting your anxiety, use it, and I'm like, no, don't use it. Like, use it a little bit, but don't like rely on it. It's bad. You'll burn out your nervous system, and then you'll have depression. It sucks. Yeah. My guy's a complainer. Oh! Oh! Okay, never mind. Hitting it doesn't do anything. Pick up sticks. Silver. Silver tricks. Hit the money. Hit the money. Hit the money. Hit. I'm picking it up.
I perceive a distinct lack of snacks.
Ooh. Ooh. Piece of candy. Ooh. Piece of candy. Forge? Forge? No. I gotta go home first. Actually, I could just... I can just go down here, right?
There they are!
Who's shooting me? There we go. Nope, I'm in the wrong place. I need to go to the lab megalift. Let's take a nap real quick.
Sweet dreams.
Holy crap, anxiety is one of the worst ways to be motivated over... I just got over an awful month of really bad anxiety. Yes, I have had some real shit months this year due to anxiety. But it was a product of a lifetime of what if, and the answer being everything's going to fail and everything's going to crash down and nothing's going to work and everybody's going to hate me, and like the narrative in my head was keeping me hostage to meeting the demands that I normally wouldn't be attentive to because of ADHD. If that makes sense. There's a bit more to it. But that's technically abusing your nervous system. And is not healthy to do. And I do not recommend it. There we go. Jeez. Missed it. Missed the jump. While it motivated me to do stuff, it really was not good for my head. How did you describe perfectly what I've been going through this last month? Shared experience, maybe? Yeah, it's, it is crazy. Knowing I had ADHD was incredibly helpful. I don't have solutions necessarily yet. For some things that I would like to have solutions for. Like how not to be anxious about things to get things done. What's the line between letting yourself relax and letting yourself be inattentive to things, or getting things done without holding yourself hostage? How do you prioritize yourself and other things like that while not being afraid of letting everybody down and being a monster, like a freaking selfish monster, you know, like thinking about yourself being selfish and undesirable. It's a hell of a lot to figure out. Damn. I really need more portals.
I hear something.
Ooh! Get good, scrub. Oh, you know what? I do have... No, I don't. I was gonna say I have a reactor base, which has a teleporter. But I don't... Oh, no, it has a charger. But I do not. Oh, wait, no, I have a charger at the hydro plant. Uh-oh. No, here it is. Okay. There we go.
I'm experiencing an insufficiency of food.
Oh, calm your... calm your tits as like a sarcastic saying is so freaking hilarious. But I feel like it's like... I feel like it could make certain people uncomfortable. So I don't know. See, that's me restraining myself based off of what other people might... How I might impact others. And like thinking that first before like having fun. It's deep. It goes deep. That's to a T what I've been feeling, although with a little bit more self-hate, which I'm getting better at being kind to myself lately. Yes. I wouldn't say I have self-hate, but I certainly, I don't know, how do you... I don't know. I think I'm gonna... It's complicated, and I don't think I'm gonna get in, like, dig into that. Because I think some of that does reach into oversharing. And I don't know, I do like sharing because I want to help people who may be going through the same thing as me. But I don't know that I have it like well enough formed to be able to be helpful in that way, if you know that what I mean. Actually, no, I think I can say it. I think there's a way for me to say it in without oversharing. I don't think I was acting in a way where I could confirm that I was self-hating. But I was acting in a way crap, I lost it. Like, I didn't feel loathing, but I felt I was acting in a way towards myself. I was treating myself with the actions that are equivalent to someone who hates me, if that makes sense. Like, I was being an asshole to myself without even thinking about it. And it's not like, oh, you get punished or something. Like, it was like, I would just think, well, I'm not going to do that because that's not something like I deserve or something like that. I didn't even think that out loud. It's just like I don't consider certain possibilities, you know. Just talking about it, knowing I'm not alone in these kinds of struggles is enough. That's good. That's good. It's absolutely, I'm sure, something that people go through. Calm the calamity that is your memories. Nice. The calamity, I love that. That's like Final Fantasy X, like the calamity. I'm going to use that. That's excellent. Thank you for that. I really did use all my silver. Alright. Well. Let's eat something really quick. Creamy tomato bisque. Actually, that sounds... I'm actually not that into tomato soup, but I thought of grilled cheese sandwiches, which you commonly have with tomato soup. And now I want grilled cheese sandwiches, which I'm not going to have because it is late. Alright. I have to call it there, unfortunately. It's very late, and I do have work tomorrow, sadly. Reminds me, Kraken, have you looked at Void Train at all? I was recommended to you a while back, but I don't know if you ever looked at it. I did. I remember... I can show you. I can prove. I think I got it. I played it for an hour. In February 2024. And looking at... Looking at the release notes, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that's News Digest. 1.0, 5, 6 content updates. I have not played Void Train in 6 content updates. And I didn't know 1.0 came out. So I'll have to take a look at that. Ooh. Okay. Got to the end of a Thursday Kraken stream. I fell asleep during last week's Crit Roll episode, so I'm not officially a week and a half behind. That's funny. Oh, now officially. A week and a half behind. Well, that's a lot of content to catch up on. I haven't watched the first episode of Season 4, so I am 6 weeks behind. Right? 7? Are they on episode 7 yet? Sorry for the trauma dumping. You didn't actually give me any trauma. But I do appreciate the consideration. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, the whole anxiety, motivation, ADHD circle is something I'm working through, trying to like make more YouTube videos, because I'm like, well, I gotta come back, but it's gonna be a lot of work and it's gonna stress me out, and I don't always want to do it, but I really want to do it. So how can I get motivated? And then I was like, I can't use anxiety. Okay, well, let's try and figure out a video to record that is like compatible with my motivation level. Okay, well then it's got to be something that's like convenient to do, or something that I can automate, or something that I am passionate about, so I can speak without having to write a script, because I don't want to write a script, because writing a script is dreary, and I've just been in an analysis circle. I won't call it paralysis, because that's not the thing that's keeping me from doing it. It's the whole thing. If I do it, I will burn myself out again. If I do it in the same way. So yeah, it's a whole thing. Wanted to make sure I wasn't making anyone uncomfortable. I think you were you had a good amount of restraint. I I think when it becomes trauma dumping is when you start without telling chat what you think about it and feel about it. You just say the trauma. You know, I had it was actually when I was just started streaming, and I think I was playing Spiritfarer. No. I wasn't playing Spiritfarer. I was playing. I don't remember what I was playing, but it was like a 13-year-old who was in my chat. Actually, he still shows up every once in a while. So if you're here, how's it going? But his living situation was crazy, and one of these days he showed up for a while. He was a regular chatter, and then one day he just shared it all. It was like, this is going on, and my uncle and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and I was like, oh my gosh. You need to find an adult who can advocate for you. Also, I'm deleting this VOD because you've just shared personal information that your bullies could use against you. So please be careful about sharing information like that. And it was like a whole thing, and it taught me a lot about trauma dumping. And, you know, I don't think that's trauma dumping, what you did, what you shared. Tonight is 9 p.m., yeah, 9:26. Thank you for the hydrate. Is there anyone to raid? I am not seeing anyone that's not playing Arc Raiders or an esports game. And I would consider raiding Casual Elephant. But sorry, dude, you're streaming software, and today has not been a software developer heavy stream. So I won't send you guys to software development. I think I'm just gonna run credits. But thank you for hanging out. This is a good conversation. It was very relaxing. I was zooted out today. Lots and lots of stuff to do. Lots of social, I wouldn't say politicking, although there was a little bit of that. You know, helping people feel okay about the direction of things and giving them information that they needed, and helping them, you know, helping reinforce like principles and like decisions. It was a day. And then I got absolutely freaking locked into a technical problem. And I worked for like 4 hours straight, and I didn't eat lunch. Actually, probably longer than 4 hours. So it was good hanging out. That's all I'm trying to say. Reinforce good habits. Yeah, I should. I'm gonna go eat. I forgot to eat. Thank you. All right. You guys have a good weekend. I'm gonna be streaming Phasmo Friday, which is Phasmophobia, it's ghost hunting in VR. With adult drinks and adult friends. We make adult jokes. And that's usually fun. But if I don't see you, I will not be streaming this weekend because I am busy as shit. And I gotta install a sink and a faucet and a light fixture and an outlet and clean a bunch of shit. Stuff's happening. So wish me luck and good luck to you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.